Oh, everything just popped up. What's up, guys? Fucking sad. Kavai, I agree. Alex, what's up? Foolish, I know. Eagles fan. Dude, I said we were losing this game today. I said we were losing this shit today, so I'm not even surprised, really. It's Yeah, Alex, no problem, dude. After we're done with this, I'm not doing this for long, dude. I'm doing this for like an hour. Philly Jim's gonna pop in here real quick. Philly Jim will be in here in like a minute or two. Yeah, Mike Rowe needs to go first on my list. You guys see my I already made my recap video, so from the start of this game, 2 fumbles. Miles Sanders got a lot more carries today. I don't know, third and short. We're fucking running with Miles Sanders. Jordan Howard doesn't stay in that. You know what I mean? It's a fucking mess. There's no speed with this receiving core. This receiving core is a fucking disgrace. This offensive line didn't play well today either. But when Carson Wentz had so much time to throw today at some points during the game, and look what happens. I'm not even really caring about Jim Schwartz, bro, because we got 2 bad fucking corners. I mean, regardless of what it is, we got 3 bad corners on the field. So you pay this guy $100 million, and you know what? Our quarterback is not in the right situation to throw to these receivers. These receivers can't do shit. Mac Hollins, pack your bags, get the fuck out of here. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside needs to get playing time. Alshon Jeffrey can only do so much. Nelson Aguilar is just not doing much. And I don't know. Wentz missed Aguilar again. I don't even put this whole game on Wentz. A few plays here and there, but a few plays here and there. A few plays. But Carson literally had time when he had time to throw. There's nobody open, bro. Like, there's no speed. Look at the Cowboys. Look at other offenses in the fucking football league. Look at everyone else in the NFL. You got receivers. Look at fucking the Cowboys. But Michael Gallup has speed. Tavon Austin has speed. Amari Cooper has speed. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. There's speed across the board with that offense. What do we have? We have to throw the ball 40 to 60 yards downfield to a tight end. It's so bad right now, we have to throw deep to a tight end. It's really, at this point with Djax coming back, it's just a waste. He should have just had his fucking surgery and came back at the end of the year. At this point, he's not going to be 100% this year with no surgery. So they're going to have to monitor him after every game he plays. And if he doesn't feel right, he has to sit out. So Deshaun's not going to be 100%. So it's just a waste that we have to rely on Deshaun Jackson to do everything. We have to rely on him to do everything. So, and Wentz can only do so much. It's not even this, it's the personnel, but it's what we use for certain plays. Not even just that, but this offense just can't get a fucking break. This scheme needs to go. Whatever scheme they're using, Mike Rowe has to fucking get the fuck out of Philly. Mike Rowe has to go. And it's fucking sad that we have to rely on Deshaun Jackson to do everything. And it's really fucking sad. It is. We're a game behind, but you got the fucking Bills next week. Who are you going to stop on that Bills offense? There's speed across the board, but not the Eagles, though. The Eagles have intermediate route fucking players that are not going to get separation. They're not going to give you the home run ball. There's nobody that can give us the home run ball on this offense. The fucking Bills have Cole Beasley and John Brown. I mean, come on now. You're not going to stop both of them. Cole Beasley has killed us over the years. John Brown is a deep threat receiver that can burn people. You got the Bears. You got the fucking bye week, then the Patriots, then the Seahawks. What a fucking joke. No, there's no excuses, Alex, at all. We got our asses kicked, but I knew we were losing this fucking game regardless. The team is bad. What has made this team bad is injuries. A lot of injuries, but at the same time, the injuries have cost us in the secondary. Have exploited our secondary, exposed our secondary. But it is what the Eagles defense, you know what? It's not even the defensive line. I'm good with Josh Wett. I'm good with actually these guys are actually not they're getting pressure. These corners are getting beat straight off the ball. I mean, that's just what are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that? It makes no fucking sense. Jay Nitter, I think the plays have been really bad. I mean, why are we running with Miles Sanders on 3rd and short? Like, what the fuck is that? Why? Why are we running with Miles Sanders 3rd and short? Like, what is the fucking deal? I'm hoping Mike Rowe is gone after this year because then I'll feel a lot better. You bring in someone that has a lot of experience. Stop promoting within the organization like a bunch of fucking idiots. Stop promoting someone that's never had an OC job that he can't get anywhere else, but you give it to him anyway. I've never been a fan of fucking Mike Rowe anyway, but it is what it is, dude. We lost. We got our asses kicked. So all you fucking assholes that were fucking cocky about winning this game, you guys need to fucking get a fucking reality check. Look yourself in the goddamn mirror. Okay. So we have plenty to trade. But unfortunately, Howie Roseman is being real fucking cheap. Just being a cheap fuck. Howie Roseman is not doing shit. I didn't bother making a video on that Patrick Peterson fucking trade. I didn't bother making a video on that for what? I don't give a crap about getting views on a video. I give a shit less. I don't fucking care. Why? That we gave up what? We were willing to give a first and Nelson Aguilar for fucking Patrick Peterson? Who gives a shit? It didn't happen. That exactly, Quinn Philly 89. Quinn Philly 89 says you happy now, Howie. Right. That like I said in my recap, I said, bro, like what a fucking joke. Houston, what's up, bro? It's a fucking joke. Make some moves. Like this is we need a brand new overhaul at this secondary. I mean, I'm talking after McLeod leaves, get a new fucking safety, 2 new fucking cornerbacks. I don't give a shit, dude. Yeah, Bacon Grizzler says I like to point out Ramsey held Julio to under 100 yards. You guys might not think that a one corner makes a huge difference, but it does. Okay. Minka Fitzpatrick made that Steelers defense totally different. Okay. I don't have the stats, but if you look at the stats before Minka got to that secondary, you'll see the fucking difference. The Steelers defense was allowing 27 points per game. Minka came into that defense, and I think that defense is only allowed like 17 a game. So we're not in a rebuild mode. We don't have. It's not a rebuild mode. What we have is we have the players, but we don't have the scheme, and we just don't have it right now. We don't need a fucking rebuild. It's not a rebuild. There's no rebuild with this. So people are going to jump off the panhandle and fucking say that we need a rebuild. It's no rebuild. We don't have the scheme, and we don't have the right players on the field for positions. Like we don't have the right players for certain things. We have no speed receivers. Like that's what pisses me off the most. And It's so bad right now. We have to throw 50 yards downfield to tight ends. I mean, it's that bad that we have to do. What are we gonna do? Double tight end sets the whole fucking year, and rely on Deshaun Jackson putting our hands together for a prayer to make sure Deshaun Jackson comes back. Oh, the defense definitely. The secondary needs a total rebuild. Total rebuild. The Eagles should free up some fucking cap space. The Eagles will have enough cap space, but they should free up more fucking cap space. They should get Fletcher Cox to take a fucking pay cut because he's not getting sacks. You get paid $100 million. You don't get paid $100 million to get fucking pressures or hurries. Okay, you get money to fucking get numbers. And I understand he's coming off of that foot injury, but Fletcher Cox hasn't done fucking jack shit. Derek Barnett, I'm actually pretty damn impressed. Hassan Ridgeway has become a pretty good depth player when he's a depth guy. Josh Sweat actually got into the backfield today, and I've been pretty. Josh Sweat's actually done a pretty damn good job. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed with Josh Sweat. I actually really am impressed. Cowboy X Factor. Hey there, Joey Shakes Eagle. Hold on, I was reading your thing. Cowboys offense started going early. Well, yeah, I mean, well, of course, they gave two touchdowns away like it was nothing. I mean, that's just what happened. But the Eagles weren't going to win this game regardless. Fucking regardless of those two touchdowns, regardless of fumbling the ball twice in the beginning, they were going to lose this fucking game regardless. There was more going on in this game. There was more going on in this game than ever before. So, this fucking run, Doug doesn't know. I mean, Doug's not in front of it, but with these running back, why is Miles Sanders getting the ball on third and short? Why? What is he going to do on third and fucking short? If you let Jordan Howard walk, I don't even know what the fuck they're going to do in that backfield. Like, I honestly don't know what they're going to do. Like, Jordan Howard is 24 years old. He needs a new contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. He really does. I hope he wants to stay here. It's really embarrassing how players come here because it's supposed to be a winning culture. Went to the playoffs last year, went to the Super Bowl before that. You know, players come here for that. And what does Jordan Howard think of this team now? What does Anderson Dejo think of this team now? Look at Anderson Dejo. He came here because it was a winning culture. Look what we're fucking embarrassing ourselves out there. It's a fucking joke. Carson Wentz in this shotgun bullshit the whole fucking game. No under center throws. No under fucking center. I don't get that shit either. Like Carson, the defense knows what Carson's doing because, like I said, his release fucking sucked in this game. His release was horrible. There was no quick releases because we don't have any good receivers to have speed. Fire Grow, cut Nelson Aguilar, cut Douglas, slap the shit out of Deshaun Jackson because T.O. played at one leg, could have played tonight. Country Boy said that. But you're right. I agree with Fire Mike Rowe. Cut Nelson Aguilar. Cut Douglas. I know Rasul Douglas, if they're not going to make him a safety, get rid of him because we have no use for him on the outside. I'm not even mad, really. I'm not even mad today. I had a feeling this shit was going to happen. I was quiet the whole fucking game. I sat there and I was fucking quiet, really, because I give it to you guys straight. I give it to you guys straight. Honestly, I really do. I don't sugarcoat shit. Spunky, I understand, bro. Spunky says disgusted with the team. I really. The Eagles need to make a move at the trade deadline for the future, not for the year, for the future. That's gonna be another video I make. The Eagles need to make a trade at the Eagles need to make a trade at the deadline in a couple weeks. They need to do it. They need to do it. And everyone's got to stop. Look, Wentz fucked up today, but he had to throw the ball today to nobody. Okay, so Alex, a.k.a. the video show, Wentz is so inconsistent. If you're blaming that whole thing on Carson Wentz, you're out of your fucking mind, bro. Honestly. Seriously. Carson Wentz. Oh, we're going to blame this whole thing on Carson Wentz. Then you need your fucking eyes checked, bro. You need your fucking eyes checked. We need to do something, but I don't have us winning. I don't deserve, dude. I'm looking at shit around. Like, you know what? Like, I don't deserve to have the Super Bowl flag up. I don't deserve to have this fucking Eagles flag up. I don't deserve to have any of this shit hung up in my fucking living room right now to look at this shit and be proud of it because I'm not proud of this fucking team, period, at all. You know what? AJ Mo, I'm telling you, bro, nobody is making a fucking move before next week's game. We said that this week. We said that last week. I said after the Jets, I said we need to fucking go make a move because you're facing hard teams with good receivers and this DB core is horrible. Fucking joke, man. Not even mad, dude. I mean, we're gonna lose against the Bills. We're gonna lose against the fucking Bears. We're gonna lose against the fucking Patriots. We're gonna lose against the Seahawks. We're gonna lose like 4 straight. We're gonna lose 4 straight games. That's what's gonna happen. 4 games. We're gonna lose all 4 fucking games. So my God. Jim, I just put the fucking shit in your DMs. I just put it in there. Oh yeah, Spunky agreed 100%.
What's up, fam?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
What's up, fam?
Nope.
So, what is there to say? You know, this fucking team gave up. They fucking quit on us. They quit on every last one of us. I didn't see any fight from anyone. I just didn't. And blink of an eye, you're down 14-0. Turn the fucking ball over. And we just got our asses whooped on national television against our division rivals. So, you know, this team just doesn't. This team just feels like it's lost its heart. And I don't know where they left the heart, whether they left the heart in 2017 or whatever the case is. But it's very fucking hard to watch this happen. I never could have seen this happening from a mile away. You know, if there's one game that you're gonna bring all the fucking juice for, it's gonna be against the Dallas Cowboys. But this time, they just fucking didn't. They just gave up on us. I think a lot of these players need to go. I think there's a lot of players on our team, whether we want to admit it or not. I think there's a lot of players on the team that have a problem with Carson Wentz. And whatever the problem is, whether it's that problem can be justified or not, if it's reasonable, I don't think it matters. I think what the Eagles have to do is they got to get rid of some of these guys. And some of these guys might be fan favorites. We don't know if the rumors are true or not, or that was just a distraction leading up to this game. And if it was, it worked. It worked. It distracted us. We were clearly not ready to play whatsoever. But back to my original point. If these guys have a problem with Carson Wentz, whether it can be justified or not, they need to fucking go. They need to go. And it can be Malcolm Jenkins. It can be Fletcher Cox. It can be Zach Ertz. It can be Alshon Jeffrey. It can be any of these fucking guys. Guys that we love. Guys that have been in our locker room. Guys that were part of that Super Bowl team. But if they have a fucking problem with them, if they have something stuck up their ass to the point that they're just going to fucking quit every single game, then they have to go. Seattle had the same issue, except for Seattle, as soon as they showed signs that they had fucking beef with Russell Wilson, all those fucking players, Cliff Averill, Michael Bennett, Richard Sherman, all those guys, Seattle got rid of them. They cut them. They traded them. They were gone because they invested all their money into Russell Wilson. And now look at them. They're one of the teams that's, they've been consistently making the playoffs since they've had Russell Wilson. So I think whether we like it or not, changes are going to have to fucking go. Are going to have to come to this team. And that's honestly the way I see it.
Well, first things first, what they got to do, like, pronto is by this trade deadline, they got to trade for somebody for the future. They need to at least get somebody here. This way we know they're on the roster and just get them here. And other than that, that's all I really have because I don't know. I'm just not the next 4 games, it's not going to be good. I said this shit wasn't going to be good today, but it was worse than what it was supposed to be.
Way worse. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say about the way this fucking game went. And as far as making a trade, I don't know, what you have to gain from making a trade. I think for the Eagles to have made a big move at the deadline, they needed to win this game, get 4-3. And you bring in another player to help you, whether it's on offense, whether it's on defense, we're hurting that wide receiver, also majorly hurting in the defensive backfield. That's an understatement. But I really don't see what you have to gain from, trading picks or trading players for future assets because, the way this season is going, I don't know who the Philadelphia Eagles are. I don't know if they're the team that showed resiliency in Green Bay or the team that gave up, let the Vikings get out to a 21-point lead and let the Dallas Cowboys get out to a 14-point lead in the first quarter and just roll all over us. I don't know which team is the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know who they are. So going into this Buffalo Bills game, why should I expect them to win? Do I think Josh Allen is a good quarterback? No, I don't. But I also don't think Dak Prescott is that good. And Dak Prescott tore us apart. Ezekiel Elliott tore us apart. Amari Cooper tore us apart. Randall Cobb tore us apart. Their whole offense tore us apart. And this team just looks like they're tearing themselves apart. So, I don't know what I have to have faith in. I don't see anything from this team that it's a good sign right now, especially the last 2 games. There have been some really bad signs the last 2 games. So, I mean, if we are to win in Buffalo, that still doesn't mean much to me. I mean, the Buffalo Bills are a good team. They are, but I still won't know where this team is because the next week we go home against Chicago and we could get torched by Mitch Trubisky, and that's that. And we're back to 4-5. And then you play New England and Seattle. Those teams are going to be. If we had a problem with this Cowboys team, well, just fucking wait. Just fucking wait. Things could get out of hand for this team if there's not a players only meeting or something. Something has to be fucking done about this locker room because these guys quitting on Carson Wentz is a fucking huge problem. And as I said, I don't care if they have a fucking problem with him. This guy is our fucking future. So you either get behind him or you don't. And if you don't get behind him, we'll fucking see you later. So I think Howie Roseman during the offseason or even during this season, even if you have to trade him, even if you trade some of these guys for some future draft picks right now, what I think you got to fucking do it. I think you got to make some hard decisions. So, that's not really going to be very much. A lot of fans are going to be upset that I'm saying that because, emotionally attached to these players. But I'm telling you, Seattle had the same fucking problem, and they took care of it. And now look at them. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. This is just not. Shouldn't be like. But wasn't even really mad. I was kind of expecting an ass whooping today. To be honest.
Yeah, I totally understand.
I don't. It's just how much better. I know they can play a lot better. Of course, they could play better than they did tonight. But I mean, as soon as I see offenses across these next 4 weeks, I mean, I can't help to think. What are you getting out of it? What are you going to get? The Bills have a good fucking offense. They got speed guys. There's no speed. There's speed guys on every fucking roster except us. We have no speed, period. We got nobody, no separation. I hate to say, well, Carson Wentz is holding the ball for too long. Well, why the fuck do you think he was holding the ball for too fucking long? I mean, seriously, why do you think he was holding the ball? Because he felt like holding the ball for too long or because no one could fucking get open? Carson Wentz missed some shots today, but fucking Christ, he was like, come on. I mean, get the fuck with it. Insane. I'm seeing fucking teams like Tennessee, teams like even when Tyreek Hill was out for the Chiefs, like all these fucking guys you never heard of, and they're doing so well. Like other speed guys that are doing so well, they barely hit the fucking field in their NFL career, and they're fucking taking off with fucking these great plays and these passes, and this is just fucking ridiculous. Like we got nobody. Mac Hollins, not one target again. What the fuck? I can't even. We're talking about the same shit every fucking week. Every week, the same shit. Carson Wentz, his release sucks. He can't get his release quick. He's in shotgun. Why isn't he under center? Why is he in shotgun the whole fucking game? Why? Why does he make passes so obvious? Why is the extension? Why does he look and fucking he makes it look so fucking obvious where he's throwing the ball and handing the fucking ball off? And then what? Third and short, we run with Miles Sanders. What the fuck is that shit about? What happened to all these carries with Jordan Howard? And Jordan Howard was getting through that defense pretty good. He was bruising through with bodies on top of him. But I know you got to sprinkle some Miles Sanders in there. But Miles Sanders isn't doing shit. Period. Unless it's in the passing game. Other than that, that's fucking it.
Yep.
Honestly, it's not even a lack of talent, but at the same time, it's a lack of scheme. It's scheme,
Coach.
And it's play calling, and it's Mike fucking Groh not knowing what to do with these guys. So I'm just tired of talking about it. I'm fucking tired of it. Like I'm just tired of it now. Like I literally can have us losing the next 4 fucking games, and no move will be made in the next 4 fucking weeks. Probably the fuck not. Probably not. So.
Oh, they only got 2 weeks to make a move anyway.
Well, whatever it is. Whatever it is.
We're fucking. Yeah, we're
tired.
in trouble.
We're in deep shit trouble. We're a game behind, but it's gonna look so fucking pathetic. The Giants could actually the Giants can actually move up in second place. That's how fucking bad it is right now. So you never fucking know. New cornerback coach, new fucking coordinator. Jim Schwartz, I'm like up and down with because I don't really put too much on him, but he's using what the fuck he has. I mean, Rasul Douglas, honestly, at this point, if you're not going to put him at safety, he shouldn't be playing here. Okay, so if Craven LeBlanc comes back this year, what is he going to do? He's going to have to knock some rust off like everybody else that's coming back. Timmy Jernigan, when he comes back, he's going to be knocking rust off. So it's going to be rehabilitation coming back from injury. I think there's a problem now. I think there's a problem with this locker room. I think there's stuff
There obviously is.
So that's it. Like, I'm not beating a dead horse over this shit. Like, I'm not, but I see no passion in this team. I see no fucking heart. And these fucking, Doug, we're going to go down there. And yeah, that just made it even better. I know he's supporting the team and all, but that didn't make things fucking better either for how we got our asses kicked today. Yep. I knew Andre Dillard was going to have an issue today, but it wasn't horrible today. Like, he had an up and down day, but I see the flashes of him being a good fucking left tackle. I'm not worried about Andre Dillard because it's his rookie year. He needs like another fucking off season and preseason, and he'll be fine. He's getting enough practice now. So I'm not worried about Andre Dillard for the future period, but I knew he was going to have fucking trouble. And as soon as fucking Robert Quinn went out with the rib injury, they moved DeMarcus Lawrence to the other side, which I knew they were going to fucking do. And Lane Johnson sucked today. Gave DeMarcus Lawrence a fucking strip sack on fucking Carson Wentz, gave his first.
Yep.
So fucking just pathetic. Just really fucking pathetic. So they want to throw the ball down the field more, but you're throwing it's so bad right now. We're throwing down the field to tight ends like 50 fucking yards, 40 to 50 fucking yards. That's how bad it is right now. Like, we're throwing down the field to tight ends now. So it's just getting really fucking bad. Like, that is how bad it is. Like, we have to throw to now we have to put our hands together and say a fucking prayer at Deshaun Jackson back. At this fucking point, he should have just had the fucking surgery and came back at the end of the fucking year.
He should have.
Instead of doing it. So now what's going to happen is when Deshaun Jackson comes back, they have to monitor him every fucking game. If he can't go, then he can't go. If he feels good, then he'll go. And he's not going to be 100%. So what the fuck is the point? And what do we have behind that speed deep threat receiver? Nobody. Everybody's gone. We got rid of everybody.
That is the fucking problem. I mean, you put all your eggs in one basket with Deshaun Jackson. And when Deshaun Jackson got hurt against Atlanta, the doctors, the medical staff, they actually recommended the surgery. And he refused to get the surgery. So that's on him. So in the long run, Deshaun Jackson had one game where he gave us flashbacks of what he used to be. And then he fucked us. And now we are stuck in this position. So is it really worth it to trade for Robbie Anderson or Emmanuel Sanders or fucking AJ Green? Why? I mean, what difference is it going to make? You know? What difference is it going to fucking make? At this point, you fucked yourselves. You lost games that you're supposed to win. Lions, Atlanta. And you fucking got destroyed by your division rivals in front of the whole fucking nation. So, and it was just fucking dumb. It was just dumb by Howie Roseman to put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to Deshaun Jackson. Trying to get a deep threat. We didn't have one last year. So you go out and you address that need. You get Deshaun. But guess what? When he goes down, you're fucked. He has injury history. Guess what happened? Got fucking injured again. Guess what happened? We're in the position we are now. It's fucking bad, dude. So We got no choice but to fucking address this in the draft or free agency. Get a fucking young guy who can absolutely take the fucking top off the defense. Otherwise, we're going to be dealing with this every fucking year. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I got no answers, but we know the answers. But this fucking team and this front office have no fucking idea what the answers are. Let's just keep going every week doing the same shit over and over again. This vanilla type offense that we're running, this same bullshit type offense we're fucking running. Whatever the hell this is. I see no creativity with this offense. I see just like it just seems so average.
The team doesn't give a fuck, dude. The coaching staff doesn't give a fuck. The team doesn't give a fuck. Nothing we can do about that. That's on them. At the end of the day, when your team plays with no fucking heart, that's on the coach. So I question Doug Peterson. He has to fucking do something about this. This is on him. The team, you know, you can talk about Nick Foles and Carson Wentz all fucking day, but who gives a fuck about that? Doug Peterson, you're the fucking head coach. You need to put your foot up this team's ass and say, hey, Nick Foles is fucking gone. Get over it. Get the fuck over it or get the fuck out of here. That's what he needs to do. Hold these fucking dudes accountable for doing this shit. Don't just let shit happen in the fucking locker room. Because the team's going to fucking fall apart. That's what's happening right now. So I think we're like this close away from this team just completely fucking coming unglued.
We shouldn't even fucking going through that. We just went through fucking shit before fucking Doug Pearson came here. Like, we don't need to go through this shit again. Like, we don't need to go through bullshit like this again. Like, this shouldn't even be happening, period. But after that fucking Super Bowl, it just seemed like we weren't fucking – they were ignoring positions. They were figuring we were at the same guys, keep the same guys in the building, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? It's we're paying a fucking price for it now. It's just – that's just the way it is. But – there's nothing we can do. It is what it is. But yeah, it goes to Doug Pearson. Question Doug Pearson and question where this fucking team is going. The new norm? We better fucking figure some shit out. That's all I gotta say, because
I don't know what to fucking do. I don't know what to fucking say.
It's fucking
team just fucking quit.
It's
team just fucking
bro.
Quit. Fucking quitters. I don't give a fuck. No, I really don't give a fuck what happens after what I've seen in the last 2 games. That's enough evidence to tell me that we got major problems in the locker room and this team is full of fucking quitters. The team doesn't respect Carson Wentz. The team doesn't want to fucking play for him. The fact of the matter is, dudes have to fucking go. Dudes have to go. And I don't give a fuck if people have a problem with it, but these dudes have to fucking go. Number 1, not producing. Number 2, creating issues in the locker room. They gotta fucking go. They gotta fucking go. That's all I have to say about it. Jesus fucking Christ. Someone said they broke a big screen TV over this fucking game. Yikes. It doesn't matter who the dudes are. Anyone. No one is fucking safe.
Nobody is.
No one's fucking safe. If you got a problem with Wentz, if you don't want to fucking play for him, then don't fucking play for him. Play for someone else.
You gotta go.
Go somewhere else and fucking play. Same shit happened in Seattle with Russell Wilson. How many times did those fucking players call out Russell Wilson publicly? How many times did Michael Bennett open his big ass fucking mouth? How many times did Richard Sherman open his fucking mouth? How many times did fucking Earl Thomas say something? How many times did Cam Chance? Most of these guys played on the defensive side of the ball, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they play offense or defense. Alshon Jeffrey, if you have a problem, see you. Dallas Goedert, if you got a problem, see you. Fucking Lane Johnson, if you got a problem, see you. Malcolm Jenkins, see you. I'll fucking see you. I'll fucking see you if you have a problem. Because people fucking quitting, people giving the fuck up is not what we need here. So I don't give a fuck who they are. They can fucking go if they have an issue. I mean, Malcolm Jenkins, he's been a fucking very good player for us. But for us to re-sign him would be fucking stupid. It would be fucking stupid. Malcolm Jenkins is on the wrong side of 30. He's on the wrong fucking side of 30. So if we invest even more money in him, that's going to be a fucking problem. We got to get more we got to get more young. You got to get younger at these positions, man. Because otherwise, it's going to be the same shit every year. So, sorry, guys, but I do not want to re-sign Malcolm Jenkins after this season.
I don't know either, really. This whole entire secondary needs a brand new overhaul. It needs a fresh overhaul. Free up some cap space, get some more cap space, go out and grab some fucking guys. Honestly, like this the whole entire secondary needs an overhaul. I'm not seeing, I love Malcolm Jenkins, always be remembered in Philadelphia, but he can't do it by himself. And if he's only good to us, he's only good for us when we don't have injuries on this secondary, honestly, because we can use him for almost any position in that secondary, But
we still need to get fucking younger. And we still need to not pay all these old motherfuckers. We got to start nailing these fucking draft picks. And we got to make some trades. We got to get some young studs on this fucking team. Who do you have that's a young stud right now besides Wentz? Do you have anybody? Do you have anyone? Ertz is 29. He's going on fucking 30. Fletcher Cox is 28. Graham's already 30. Malcolm Jenkins is over 30. Sean Jackson's over fucking 30. Alshon's almost 30. You got a lot of guys that are getting on the end of their primes. So you gotta do something about that. Or we're gonna be average. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
All right, see you guys later.
See you next time.